Hey everybody, my name is BlakJak. Welcome back to True Crime Streets of LA. Last time we did International Ties and got a fast car. This time we're going to be starting off with Russian Face Off. We're going to continue on the good path. We'll be taking care of the bad path at the end of the game when we're done with it.
Hey Chief, who's the suit?
Nick, this is Agent in Charge Masterson from the FBI. Seems that they had the spa under surveillance when you,
When you pulled your John Wayne stunt and blew it all to hell. We've been working on this for weeks, Kang.
Sorry, sitting around stuffy vans eating donuts cramps my style. You want this, Rocky? Let me show this around and see if I get any takers.
You telling me you know someone who can ID this guy?
Maybe. An arms dealer out in Venice Beach, a real piece of work. Done business with Russians for years. If there's trouble, then he's in it.
Whoa, whoa, pal. I'm running this up now, and you don't so much as take a leak unless I say so.
Speaking of which, Masterson, your fly's open.
Oh, shit.
Masterson, we agreed to let Nick do his thing. You know he's our best bet.
Damn. Don't make me regret this, Kang.
Why does everyone keep saying that?
That's Gary Oldman, by the way. He
Okay,
plays
LA. Here I come.
FBI Agent Masterson. So with our new handy-dandy car, we'll be fine with any other time trials now. But what I like to do is I like to get the fastest car anyway. But having the muscle car definitely isn't a bad car. I actually really like it. And every other car in the game is much easier to grab when you ditch Nick's original car. I know I'm talking shit about it a lot, but because my first playthrough I didn't get the street car, I had a hard time doing every time trial race with Nick's car. And I did the first street race in Nick's car, and it was very tough. I had to do it like 3 or 4 times. And that's when I realized every other car in this game, every decent car in this game is better than Nick's starting car. I won't say like the regular like green or blue sedans that you find are better than Nick's car, because maybe they're not. But like, you can find fast cars out in the street that lap Nick's car in street races or like in time trials very easily. So also, any car you win in a street race becomes a police car. So even the muscle car that you get here, or the car that we'll be getting at the end of this video, or whatever, they all have the sirens.
Walking in, looking good.
Walking in, looking good.
Yo, if you can move
Oops.
it ain't broken.
If you can move it, it ain't broken. You can actually arrest that guy because he's one of the Russian mobs. He typically has like a gun on him or something, or like they typically have a gun on him. And that guy was saying some shit to me, so I had to show him who's boss. And in this town, it's the police, because we're in LA. Shortly after the 90s. Oh, Rocky's gang is trying to kill me. That's kind of cute. So that thermometer that I had mentioned earlier, that thermometer next to the morality and next to the badge, that thing, if you go around killing killing pedestrians left, right, and center, like horrendously, if you are an asshole who does like their job terribly, that will reach up to its boiling point. Once it hits the top, you'll be attacked by people much like this. Instead of it being like a side mission, they'll just follow you for forever, essentially, until you die. Or until you can lose them. I don't know what happens if you can lose them, or if you can lose them, but...
So is that why Nick changed his name from Wilson to Kang? His father?
When his dad disappeared, Nick and his little brother, Carrie, were shunted off to live with their late mother's relatives in Hong Kong. The Kangs were poor, and being half Chinese, the kids were hassled all the time. I think he wanted to fit in, but it didn't help much.
Why come back to LA?
To be a cop like his dad? Maybe to find out what really happened? He was born here. I don't know, but I know he loves this city.
Yeah, he sure loves busting it up.
Yeah, Nick doesn't mess around. But I think being on suspension taught him a lesson or two in subtlety.
Really?
Ow! What the hell you want, Kang?
I'm looking for this pig, and I'm betting you know him.
I ain't telling you shit.
Oh, I think I can make you squeal. What do you know? It's Crank and his brother Smack. Ready to have your heads realigned?
Crank and his brothers. That's funny. So this is pretty fun. You can drop the cars on them and like instantly take them out if you kick them into the car. I think I'm about to do that actually to one of them. And that's something I really like about the fighting in this game, is that the environments, although you can't like interact with them like fully, you can kick people into like exploding barrels, or lead them into fire traps and watch them burn to death, or launch them into a car and then have the car drop and then like the mechanic shop, or like if they have weapons, you can pick up their weapons and throw them at them and they stick and stuff like that, and it does damage if they run to the tools, stuff like that. Like I like that kind of thing too. Although later games in the series take the destructible environments and ramp it the fuck up. Sleeping Dogs in particular has a blast with its environments, and I can't wait to play that game for y'all. Literally one of my favorite games of the 7th generation. I love Sleeping Dogs. It's really fun. But yeah, I didn't know it was the Sleeping Dogs until I made the review 2 years ago, and then I didn't finish it because I got depressed. Oh, I didn't use the car on him? Okay, I thought I did. Or maybe I'm remembering my first playthrough, because I do remember crushing someone with the car. I was like, oh shit. That killed him instantly. I thought it was this playthrough. It must have been the other one. Chasing Francis. Alright. This is another one of those car chases, because those ones are really easy. Especially with the faster cars. Again, just do the street races.
Francis, you can run, but you can't... Oh shit, he's off.
He's got a gun. But Francis is on the run, boys. We gotta get him with our pew-pews. Here we go. So, Francis is not that hard to catch up to. Especially with the fucking muscle car. And we're just gonna unload on him until he stops being stupid. Oh, shit. I lost control of the car there for a second. See, that happens a lot more than you would think it would. It is like lose control. You take a turn a little too hard, and the whole car decides to crash into a building or into the opposite side of the highway or into a whole line of pedestrians. There we go. Now I'm nailing him. Stop the car, Francis. Stop it. Stop the... There we go.
All right, put your hands above your head. Now.
All right. That sounds like Timmy Turner's dad.
You know, Francis, with a girly name like that, you'll make a nice bitch for some hairy-ass bad boy in the joint.
Listen, I'm telling you the truth. Now, I've never dealt with this Rocky, but I've heard he's a real badass. You want to find him, you check out the Gulag Club in Hollywood.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Francis always sounded like a dude's name to me. Do you ever watch Fairly Odd Parents? This is like literally my second Fairly Odd Parents thing, but there's a bully in that show named Francis, and that's what I think of whenever I hear the name Francis, is the bully. Every time I hear the name Francis, I just assume like dude. But like Nick's right, that is like a woman's name too. I know a Francis who's who's a woman. Actually, I think she's the only Francis I know. Actually, now I think about it. But like, I don't know. I just realized, like, I guess it is like one of the general neutral names that I always assumed is like male, like Alex. Like Alex is a general neutral name too, but I always assume it's like a dude, despite me knowing more women Alexes. I don't know why. I just assume. Or it's like short for like Alexandra or like Alexa or something. Just Alex. They go by. I don't know. Now we're talking about names. So today I start my new job and I really don't want to go into work. I was okay being unemployed for 4 months. It's alright. I could do it again for another month. Stay at home and be a bum to society. Not work. Spend time working on silly little videos on the internet that won't really go anywhere until I wake up in the morning and gain like 4 subscribers and I question life, like, where did y'all come from? Speaking of which, as of today I have 109 subscribers. Bro, I was at 100 subscribers like 3 weeks ago. Where the fuck did y'all come from? where did y'all come from? Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. I appreciate when people sub, but like I never expect people to subscribe, I feel like. So that's really cool. And the fact that like my Sly Cooper videos are actually doing relatively well. I wasn't expecting Sly Thieves in Time to do as well as it did. I was like, oh, no one cares about this game anymore. I just wanted to talk about it because, you know, it's the last one in the franchise, and it kind of means something to me, like Sly Cooper, because that's just one of my childhood video games. But like in its first like 5 days, I had like 50 views. I'm like, that's crazy. In its first 10 days, I had hit 100 views, and then I gained a few subscribers. I was like, where the fuck did y'all come from? And the playthrough's doing relatively well. Like I thought Spider-Man 2018 was gonna do fine. The review killed it. The first week I hit 150 views, but after Spider-Man 2 dropped, everything's been dead. Everything's dead. Like all those playthrough parts barely got over like 5 views, except for maybe the first like 2. So that's crazy. Thank you all for watching. Like that means a lot to me. And like I'm not doing anything else. Like when I was younger, when I first started this channel, I wanted to like get it off the ground by like posting things onto Reddit, but eventually they stopped allowing me to do so for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, so I haven't really been like trying to do anything like that. Oh, we're doing the ground attacks now. Okay, so ground attacks are really finicky. They're really easy to set up. If someone's on the ground, you just push one of the attack buttons and you automatically do one. Like the double stomp is probably my favorite because that's the high kick, and then the double stomp is the low kick. I usually tend to do the low kicks, and it's also the fastest one I find, like animation wise. The issue with the ground attacks, though, there isn't a good way to get your opponent on the ground that isn't a grab. And since the enemies tend to block your grabs anyway, the only times I ever find myself grabbing someone or getting like a successful grab is when you stun them. But if you stun them, you might as well just do your like heavy attack, like do a button combination and then do the attack, and that does a lot of damage, which also knocks them down. But by the time you walk over there to set up a ground attack, they'll be getting up and your ground attack gets annulled. Like you miss the attack, like you just they dodge it. So I find the ground attacks to be kind of not gimmicky, but kind of hit or miss, because sometimes you'll land one and it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's just an extra hit. But it like you're more than likely to miss than you are to land a ground attack, or at least that's what I find. But yeah. So like I was saying, thank you all for watching. Now, one thing I just like as a person, I don't like it when people in YouTube videos ask to subscribe or like the video or comment or like, I don't like it when people say that shit in videos, you know, like, oh, like and subscribe, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like that. I understand why they do that. It's just so that they can get the algorithm to like go with their video. Like, I totally get the mentality. It's just, I feel like that panders to the audience, and it's like, if someone wants to comment or like a video or whatever, or like engage with it, they will. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I should be responsible to remind you to do so. Like, if it feels like fake whenever I hear someone say that kind of thing. I always liked it when people I watch either don't really bring it up or like don't even say it much like in their like videos normally. I feel like that's just a little more authentic to me. It's like, oh, well, you're just doing this for, you know, for fun or a hobby. But like, I get it. This is a job for some people, and like making YouTube videos or playing video games for money is like how they make their groceries for the week. You know what I mean? Like, I totally get that, and that's how you're supposed to do it. But I don't know. I always just found a little like fake when someone does that. So like, I try not to refrain. So the fact that people do subscribe, people do like, people do comment on some of my videos, I always enjoyed, because it feels more genuine when someone does that. You know, and I get a lot of fun comments too sometimes. Like, I'll be looking back at some of my old videos, and people will like still sometimes leave comments. I get a lot of comments so that like I'm a little confused. Well, they'll like leave a timestamp, and I'm not sure if that's just them clicking a timestamp to like come back later to watch the video. Like, I'm sure that's probably it. Which is kind of smart now that I think about it. You could leave a timestamp, come back to it later, and then click on the timestamp to remember. Oh, but like I get those too, and sometimes I'll click and I'll end up watching wherever they left off to see like what they were trying to watch or whatever. Like on Yakuza, there's one where someone left a timestamp. You click on the timestamp, it's me playing the pinball game, and it's like I waste a lot of money, and I'm like trying to like, and like in the game, I didn't say that. The comment said that, and it's like the video is just trying to play the pinball, or not the pinball, the claw game. I was like, that's weird. Why would you waste a lot of money? I'm confused. Is it in general? You waste a lot of money? Is it in the game you waste a lot of money? Because I mean, I waste a lot of money playing the pinball. Did I say that prior to this clip? I didn't rewind. I didn't. Like, is that a quote? I don't know. So I do check out the comments. I don't have like a million comments to sift through, to be fair. So I can't just get lost in the comments, but like I do read them whenever I get one. Or like if someone replies to a comment I left on like a different video, like I do read them. That's pretty cool. So if you guys do want to comment, knock yourself out. I don't expect you to. I don't expect likes. I don't expect comments. I don't expect subscriptions. But yeah, if you want to like leave a comment, I do read them. I know I literally just got done with the spiel about like how disingenuous that feels when people ask. You don't have to. Just know if you want to. I do read them. I do take the time to like be like, oh, it's that guy. Sometimes I do respond too. Sometimes I don't know how to. Which is fun.
Active units respond. Reports received of 10851.
But yeah, I'm just trying to like kill time right now. Oh, this was the video I was thinking of. Like, while editing, I was like, maybe I could like fast forward this driving thing. We'll figure out later when I come. I thought this was gonna be in like episode 7. Shit, I didn't realize it was episode 5. Where I kind of like get a little disentangled with my crime spree, and I kind of want to just drive around for a little bit. Sometimes that happens. This game's, despite the controls being a little stiff, and I have to admit the controls can be a little hard to get used to, but this game is genuinely pretty fun. When you are just kind of dicking around and like shooting up the civilians and like the rando crimes, like the game's pretty fun. But like I tend to do these just so that I can. Damn, bro, did you really have to fucking block my grab like that? Rude. But I do like just genuinely driving around. So I guess I'll keep it in. I was gonna fast forward this, but I kind of got lost in tangent and I didn't realize what video this was till I looked at the timeline bar. That was like, shit, man. This is like 10 minutes of me driving to the next mission. And I'm just kind of digging off. I got things to do in these videos, man. What am I doing? Why am I just driving aimlessly, bro? I think what I was thinking of was like, oh, I should be on the lookout for missions, and I was kind of like driving, and then like I found like random people who were committing crimes. And I was like, I can handle this. This shouldn't take too long, and then it actually took way longer than it should have. That always happens too when I'm playing this game where it's like, oh, a hostage situation? That shouldn't be too bad. All I gotta do is shoot him, and then I win. And then I miss, and then the guy lets go, and I free the person, but then we get into a gunfight. Or like, it's two people fist fighting, I shoot my gun thinking it'll instantly end the thing, and they all whip out their guns, and they start blasting me, and I'm like, what the fuck? Or like I chase one dude behind a car and then it ends up in a fist fight, and that fist fight takes 3 years to end because they block everything. So that was one of my complaints in my original review too, was like I thought the combat kind of sucked in this game because it literally is just press X to win, like press the low kick button to win, because they block the high kicks, they block the punches. But on this playthrough I found that like, oh, I got lucky with the throw there. That's pretty cool. What I noticed is like if you switch up the attacks, they do let their guard down. Like if you constantly keep low kicking, sure, this guy will block, but if I throw a punch after 2 low kicks, they're gonna let their guard down. I'm gonna flack them, pow, right in the kisser. You know what I mean? That can't happen. So like it's, I like the combat is very simple. It's, you don't really have to think about it. when fighting, but like to say that it's, how did I put it originally? Like
What? You want to mess with an
bad
officer?
because like all you have to do is just push the X button. Like it's sure, but like that's not necessarily true either. And you could always end like this street fight. I could have just shot a gun. These guys would have like given up most likely. Like I don't have to fist fight these dudes. You could also just whip out your gun here, by the way. You're not, yo, this motherfucker, and they're. I'm gonna arrest that guy. I swear to God. Swear to God. When I'm done beating this old man's ass into next year, I'll arrest you. Damn, bro. And some of these civilians too, they throw hands, dude. They're like some people who do like the cat claw, like they do like little scratches, and I always get hit by those. I think I remember saying like how I thought the blocking was kind of redundant in this game because I never blocked. I just would spam the X button to keep throwing attacks until whatever. I was wrong on that, most definitely. Blocking is super duper useful in this game because I don't know what happened there. I think I lost control of the car. I think. Or I was like trying to avoid something. I don't know what happened there. What was I saying?
That's way too competitive.
That's way too competitive. Just whip out, bust the banging hookers. Okay. I'm just gonna run you guys. That's a big gun, little lady. That's a big. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I wasn't ready for that. Oh, why am I fist fighting? Why am I fist fighting? Why? This went bad really quickly. Okay, we're just gonna end it. We're just gonna end this. We're not gonna talk about what happened. We're just gonna continue on with the mission. 4 suspects defeated. Yeah, that ended horribly. All right. We're not gonna talk about. Damn, I can't even drive my fucking car. That's absurd, dude. That's insane. Stop the street fight. Well, don't mind if I do. Yeah, so this is what I pretty much did for like 30 minutes. This is what that's what I said between cameras. This is essentially what I did for like 30 minutes was just drive around the city, and then like every once in a while you'll do some stupid fuckboy shit, and then you'll get like 3 missions back to back to back, and then you make points kind of slowly. If I'm gonna be honest with you, you only get 10 points for doing. For like per enemy, you get 10 points if you do it correctly. Damn, that guy ran away. That son of a bitch. You know what I mean? Like you only get 10 points for doing your job correctly, but if you I don't know what my assumption was. I think I was just being a dick, like having fun. Like I'll get you in my boat car. I was like, you know what? All right, we're actually relatively close to the mission. I'll stop being a dick. Should probably continue the story. I thought maybe I was going to end the video there, but I was like, you know, maybe I should finish this because we are near the end of Russian Face Off, and I probably should have stretched this video down, but I got lost in the conversation that I was having with myself, which tends to happen. So sorry about that. Just a note also, you don't have to heal before going into a mission because the game does a nice job of healing you before a mission. So if you ever have like shitty health like I do, the game will heal you. The cars will sometimes stay damaged unless you reset the game. Like if you like leave to the title menu, come back into the game, reset a thing, then it doesn't do that. But if you have like low health, the game will always heal you before any mission. So don't worry about your health being low out in the overworld like this if you're going to go straight into the mission. Now that my car was completely demolished, I could just run into an impound garage and then pick my vehicle, and it's just fully healed. But note that like I brought a secondary car there and I didn't drop that car off. So keep in mind that you lose your car. Whatever car you bring in, you lose, and then you get a new car. Or you get the new car that you choose. But you can also just it's like this car, like how my car had like both wheels broken, the whole fucking engine was destroyed, whatever. And if I pulled into the parking garage, you can pick the same car again, and just got a healed car. It's like brand new every time. So yeah, I sometimes I get distracted with the side missions.
Interesting.
And I think I was supposed to lower that to save on time, but I didn't think of that. I was just enjoying the thing. So this sneaking mission took me a few tries too. These guys have low stun, low question marks. There's glass on the floor, so be careful with the glass. Rounding this corner, there's a dude who walks. Sometimes he'll see you, sometimes he won't. There's two guys over here, so I actually would recommend waiting. Like about here should be fine. There's another dude you'll see coming up. Here he is. Wait for that other dude, the second dude rolled up, to turn around to take out everyone, because he has a shorter distance that he walks, and then you can just karate chop. And then this guy right over here has some glass, so be careful because he will see you if you step on the glass. There's no one else at the moment, so we're going to punch him in the face. And then right as you walk up, there's going to be a dude who shows up, and we're going to give him a stroke, apparently. That guy, wacky inflatable arm tube man. Disco Inferno.
Hey, Dick, I give the music a 3. No lyrics and you can't dance to it. Oh shit, maybe that was too harsh.
I was gonna say, maybe you fucking shouldn't have said that. he took that one a little too seriously. I give the music 3, there's no lyrics and you can't dance to it. So yeah, this mission is super duper simple. It's just a shootout. Be careful though, because there's not a lot of good cover here. So, you know, you might get shot up very easily. And, you know, just be careful. Really. Just take cover, shoot around, blast everyone. If you have better guns, it's easier because you kill people in less hits. You kill people faster. I think this could be a fighting mission if you get caught in that sneaking area. So if you get caught in the sneaking area, you actually fight someone in this area. Like you can kick people into like the speakers and stuff. It changes the whole dynamic of this mission. So that's pretty cool. But we're just gonna keep blasting away. Move. This guy needs me to precision shoot him because he's not taking as many hits as I want him to. But yeah, that should be it.
You fought the law and the law won.
Carry in trouble. Okay, cool.
Hey, what do you got there, Rock? 20 bucks? Must be a slow night.
You see this bill, Detective? It's a perfect dupe.
Is it? So, you've got the triad laundering counterfeit for you. Teamwork, how nice.
Problem is, you keep turning up like a bad $2 bill, Detective Kane.
Hey, I'd hope I'd be worth more than that.
Question is, what's your brother worth? Here, have a listen.
Oh! My brother's a cop, you creep! Oh! Stop busting my plate! No! Nick, help!
You want your brother to stay alive, Detective? Go back into retirement.
Leave my brother out of this. Carrie, I'm coming.
And so Carrie is a plot device in order
Burn,
for
baby, burn.
the levels to happen, right? You don't really need Carrie to be in trouble, but because Carrie is Nick's brother, Nick has to go save him. And there's actually an entire chapter dedicated to saving Carrie. It's called The Rescue. And in doing so, it actually leads to another bad ending, which I don't think that happens until another 2 parts from here. Not the bad ending, but the rescue. I think the next mission I don't think is the rescue. Oh wait, no, I think 2 parts from now. No, part 7 is Ancient Wounds. I think next video is the rescue actually. Oh shit. Sick. So this is actually a super duper strict time limit with Nick's car. By the way, when I say strict time limit, I specifically mean with Nick's car because Nick's car is slow. compared to everything else. And I remember having a hard time on my first playthrough. Oh shit, that was a lot of air. I remember having a hard time. What was that? 33 meters is what? 90 feet? Okay. Okay. All right. When I say 90 feet, that doesn't sound like a lot, but 33 meters sounds like a lot. Sorry. What was I saying? Oh yeah. The speed. When it comes to like the talents, when I say like strict talent, I specifically mean with Nick's original car. That car, and I know I keep bashing on it, but because my first playthrough I didn't have any of the faster cars because I couldn't beat the street races with Nick's car. I didn't think to use a faster car like on the streets. I always had a hard time with these missions, and whenever the time blinks like that, it always gave me like anxiety that I wasn't doing well. So I would mostly focus on that little meter underneath the car telling you like how close you are, because when the time flickers, it means like you're running out of time, like you're going the wrong way kind of thing, but you're not. I don't know why. Like I think the programmers probably programmed you like maybe specific ways to do these time missions, but since the map is open completely, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Now we're just gonna take this turn right over here, and we're going to make it. Once I realized if I go in a straight line and then turn when I need to turn, like that makes these missions so much easier. Like I beat this thing in 30 seconds to spare. Like that mission I used to have a hard time making it to Carrie's dojo on my first playthrough. Finale, Vandal Wrath.
Carrie, where are you? Hey, who the hell are you punks? Where's my brother?
Oh, you missed it, dude. Some Oriental guys took him. There was this great fight in here, man. It was total Jackie Chan. It was awesome.
Listen, scumbag. You tell me who took my brother now.
Yo, who cares, dude? They left the place wide open, you know, for your guns fighting.
You've picked the wrong party to crash, jackass.
Jump him, dude.
I'm gonna make you scream like a cat.
I like that this dude has a fucking katana. The samurai hat. Oh yeah. So this is the final fight in chapter 4. I think Russian face off chapter 4. Makes sense because I'm an episode behind. Yeah. So chapter 4. And it can be kind of tough because that dude with the katana has more range than Nick does, but you can pick up a sword in here. Actually, I think that's a sai right there. You can pick up like a dagger or whatever that is on the ground right there. You can pick that up and you can get some extra range. Note that any weapon Nick picks up, he attacks like this. This is the same animation he uses, and they will block Nick's attacks like that. So if you pick up like a blunt weapon, he will still swing it like that. If he picks up a katana, he still has the same animation. But I don't know if he does more damage with weapons. I don't think I've ever noticed that. But he does have more range with them. Slightly more range. And then you can always throw them, and that's always really fun. Because if you kill someone with a thrown weapon, it sticks to them, which is super funny. And we'll be showing that off a little later. There's a katana right over there, right in the corner that I can pick up. I don't think you can make people drop their weapons. I could be wrong on that though, because I could have sworn maybe if you kill him, they can drop it. But I could have sworn I remember fighting an enemy and they had dropped their weapon. I don't know if that's because I killed them or if that's because I knocked them down. I'm not positive.
I'll give you that one.
But I know you can make them drop weapons. I just think you have to kill them. But as you can see, like I have a little more range with the katana. It doesn't do more damage to my knowledge. Like I think I'm still doing my regular damage. But because I have more range, like I mean, I'm not showing off here. I'm still getting punched in the face. But because I have more range, like I can aim from a little farther away and I can avoid some damage. But I'm still gonna stick to my low kicks and my monkey punches and whatever.
Yeah, I still got it.
Oh yeah, see, he did drop the katana. Okay, so I guess you have to kill him. I suppose. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to be doing the intermission bonus cruising. Next video, we're going to be doing the rescue, where we rescue Carrie. That takes the entire video. That next mission actually also leads to one of the bad endings. So we can check out the bad ending. I believe there is a morality checkpoint there as well. I just don't know what it is because I happen to have 34 morality points right now, and that's far above what you need for. Like I said, if you are low, if you don't make a morality checkpoint, just do a stealth mission once or twice, because you get like 5 or 6 morality points by the end of those stealth missions. You always get a morality point by just kung fuing a person. Was that a tailing mission? Did that guy just pop out of nowhere and I like instantly failed it? Crazy. Well, we're gonna be getting a new car. And we're gonna be showing off the new car in the next video. I'm okay with having the .40 caliber revolver. I'm losing control. Left, right, and center. My car got stuck. What? Okay. Oh, there we go. I fixed it somehow? Don't ask me how I got here. I tend to get stuck a lot. A lot of the faster cars, I don't know if they have like worse handling, but a lot of the faster cars I tend to get stuck with, and we're just gonna. We don't need to waste more time watching me goof off. I have learned my lesson. A lot of the faster cars, I tend to find myself crashing into things, and the game just, I guess I can't handle the speed that I'm going at, because then I get stuck. Like, I'll crash into a wall, and then like I'll get stuck in like a little vicinity. Alright, 2001 Roadster. Alright, so that's the car in the top left. The little red car. It's a nice car. Probably my favorite color of the cars, probably. But this one is actually not too bad, especially because I have the muscle car. I should be fine. Like, I am making sure I'm Mario Karting the shit out of this guy. He's not going to get in front of me. That blue car is kind of an issue, but like, it's fine. See, they all go left for some reason. I'm just going to go straight. As straight as I possibly can. Until the game tells me to turn is when I turn, or like if I have to deviate because of a crossroads like that, I will turn towards the arrow. But realistically, if I can, I'm just going to go straight until I have to turn. It's like here, like you see how like the green arrow is directly towards the middle? I'm just going to follow that all the way down until I have to turn. And in this case, I do have to turn because the road is going to block up, although I could just drive across that. That's just a parking lot. But yeah, so long as I am driving towards it, I'm fine. Like, my little timer down below isn't blinking, so I know I'm doing good. I'm going to turn here. Looks like I need to, because that was towards the middle. And we are closing in. I don't know how far away the others are, but I don't really care at this point, because realistically, it's just making it to the spot. And we'll be fine. And then eventually I gotta turn to the right. Oh, we're near Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills. That's where I want to be. And we're gonna pull in a Yui right into the location. 17 seconds left. That's pretty good. I feel like they could have gotten there a little faster, but I
would have been proud of you.
Guess I must have gotten lucky. But yeah, so next time, like I had mentioned already, we're going to be taking care of the rescue, which is Chapter 5. Chapter 5 splits and becomes the Rampage. If you do the bad missions, there are ulterior missions that you can do. But we'll be taking a look at all those in the bad mission videos, where I'll be taking care of not only the bad missions themselves, about routes themselves, but also be taking care of any alternate intros and any alternate missions that we haven't seen. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys for the rescue. Goodbye.